Hey everybody, I'm Psychroclasm, and we are back with Clam Man Act 2. Ugh. I hate falling asleep on the couch. Yeah, hang on, I'm coming. I didn't even make it to bed last night. Zoned out in front of the TV and then just kind of fell asleep. The sofa was not made for sleeping. My back is killing me. Horsey Bank, poor little dude. He only eats change, and at this rate, we're both starving. Fell asleep watching the new episode of the Miss McGregorson Boys. I still don't get what that show's about, but I really like it. Fell asleep watching... Oh. This is my plant. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I bought that painting to cover up the crack in the wall. Didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me. Just friends and family. Anything from there? Late notice, overdue, just a bunch of unpaid bills. Piling up, just like my worries. The trench coat gets all wet, it's just... If a trench coat gets all wet, is that a trench coat? Nailed it. Oh, hello! Hello, Mr. Clam. Oh, good morning, Nat. Up doing chores for your dad? Yes, sir. Dad told me that tomorrow morning you go see that deadbeat at the end of the hallway, Natalia. I'll write you what to say. Very important business, Natalia. That's quite the job for a 6-year-old. But I'm real smart. I can do it. Anyway, my dad gave me a whole list of things to tell you. Can I read them for you? Well, I'd hate to get in the way of your chores, Nat. Go ahead. Yay! Mr. Clam Man, as you know, you live in a very nice building. For a long time, rent has been very low for you because of my nice person. But being a landlord is just not all laughs and jokes. Sometimes it's have to make tough call. Which is why I decided that rent is now double. Like, I feel like her dad is like this dude with a really thick Russian accent. But I committed to the high voice. I'm sorry, Nat, what was that last part? Rent is now double. Oh. I see. Is there any more written there? Yes, there's more. It's also very important to pay extra rents now. Extra rents? Yes, that is what I said. 3 months' rent you pay this month. If you have any question, ask Natalia. 3 months' rent and the rent is double? Does your dad know how much money that is? That's almost... Oh, can I do the math? Please, please, please? Sure thing, Nat. Yay! Is it 13 rents? Yep, you got it. Yay! So does your dad say when I'm supposed to pay all that? Living expenses very expensive. That's it? What could be that expensive? Ooh, I know. We're going on vacation. You are? That's nice, Nat. Yeah! Dad says it's going to be a really long vacation, too. Oh, lost it there. We're packing almost everything in the house. I see. You're not moving, though? Nope. Dad said to make that very clear to everyone. Right. So rent is double for everyone in the building? I don't know! But Dad told me I need to speak to most of the other people that live here too, and that's all very important business. There's a bunch of people in the building. If everyone pays 3 months of double rent, that's a lot of money. Wow, what would you do with that kind of money, Mr. Clam? Probably pay my rent. I'd buy one of those big digging machines. Digging machines? Yeah, me and Dad went and saw a bunch of them the other day. I thought they were super cool, but I don't think Dad liked them. He looked worried. Are you talking about excavators? Oh. What, Nat? There was something about excavators in my note. Yes, Natalia, don't mention the excavator or bulldozer. Also do not mention vacation. Also do not read this part out loud. So how's school going? Good. Everyone's parents came to school last week. We got to show them our drawings and they talked to our teachers. Did your dad get along well with them? They said he was really intimidating, so I think they liked him. Thing is, I just got fired. Oh! Dad wrote the thing in case you said that. Better get new job quick. Well, it's not really that simple. Don't argue. Get job. Shut trap, muscle boy. What's muscle boy? Alright, thanks, Nat. Tell your dad I got the picture. Yay! It was very nice talking to you, Mr. Clam. You too, Nat. You be good now. Hey up! Have a nice day! Have a nice day! Bye! Okay, stay positive. Been meaning to talk to Ivan about that sink. Been leaking for a while now. I mean, I should talk to him, but I don't want to. That man scares me. I think I'd rather just have wet feet than to wet myself seeing it. Oh, shit. Wasn't your text a different color before? Hey man, it's me, Pete. I heard what happened, but you left work before I woke up. Astonishing. Hey, let's meet up, dude. You sound like you need a coffee. Like you wouldn't believe. Regular spot. I'll meet you there in 15 minutes. Sounds good. What the hell is that? Spooky. Ghostly, even. We're not gonna investigate that anymore. Okay. I heard that bin falling over last night. Looks like nobody's cleaning it up. Man, what happened to this part of town? Building sure looks a lot nicer from the inside. That's not saying much, though. This thing was in the picture in the office, too. 22C. That one, too, is just kind of slid down. Physics, man. I think there's a physics joke in there, but I don't get it. Like something to do with 22 Celsius, and I just don't understand.
You, citizen, have you prepared your soul for the judgment of the duck?
Hey, Bill.
Oh, hey, dude. I'm out on my daily patrol.
People ready for the duck this time, you think?
Not really. For some reason, they just keep walking past me. Joke's on them, though. They'll get what's coming to them. Talking about the coming of the quack. Anyway, the duck is coming soon enough, I'm sure of it.
So what's the deal with the duck again?
I'm glad you asked. The duck of truth sees all and knows all, and he strikes wherever he is needed.
He strikes?
Criminals and wrongdoers, liars and cheats, they will all be struck by the duck. Duck struck.
I thought he was just supposed to be a kind of superhero.
Better even, supreme hero.
You do this all day, doesn't it get boring?
Boring? Not at all. Waiting for the duck is fantastic and exciting experience, full of wonder and awe at the feathered fascination. But to be practical about it, I usually do 2 3-hour shifts. Keeps me nice and hyped, and I get to have lunch in between.
So what's new on the streets?
Look around, dude, not much. King and the city council still don't give a crap about this part of town.
King the mayor?
No, King who runs the Chinese place down the subterranean street in 4th. Of course I'm talking about the mayor. We got crime, rundown streets, smashed windows,
bums on every corner.
Hey, I know you just lost your job, but don't be so hard on yourself. Yes.
Okay, I cannot interact with the mailbox. Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't over. I wasn't talking about me.
That's the spirit. Only thing we got to keep us safe is the duck. Did I mention the duck?
You might have.
Wait, how did you know I lost my job?
Wait, how did you know I lost my job?
I was listening to the song earlier. The guy mentioned it about 100 times.
I'll just be on my way then.
Beware the gaze of the duck.
Caught on the net, are your children being lured into web fishing? Full story on page 11. I remember when the Snacky Bay post was all about tackling real big stories. Now they just get people hooked on the sensationalist headlines. Oh right, Snacky Bay's very own vigilante, a duck. Guess that's the hero we deserve. Can I go back this way? I can go back this way. Alright. Ooh, car. I don't have time for window shopping. I mean, I can't even afford window shopping. Organic sandbags. Eco-friendly. Very sandy. Huh. Ah, come to look at my wares, I see. I don't have a voice for this guy. Don't worry, I might be on the street, but there's nothing streety about the quality of my products. Streety? Street vendor lingo, don't read too much into it. Anyway, you were looking to buy a sandbag. You're selling sandbags? Yes, sir, only the finest, highest quality sandbags. Actual sandbags. I almost thought it was, I don't know, street talk for something else. Huh, I think that says more about you than it does about me. We only fill our sandbags with the finest organic sand. Tell me more about how you make your sandbags. Bit of a baggie, are ya? Well, you'll be glad to learn that all our sandbags are handcrafted. Our workers use the finest bag materials, hemp, linen, and cotton, and lovingly draw out and cut the shape and pattern for our trademark bags. Then they sew the pieces together carefully and with immaculate precision to form stunning organic bags. Our foragers then go out to the most undisturbed beaches and handpick every single grain of sand. After a sufficient amount has been collected, they then transport the sand by carrier jellyfish. In the workshop, our fillers remove the sand carefully from little bags attached to the delicate jellyfish tentacles. Jellyfish are then left to roam free for 3 years so they don't tire out. We then take the artisan bags and then gently pour the sand into them, making sure to not overfill them. After optimal sand levels have been achieved, we sew the bags together completely, creating a beautiful, holistic piece of art. Sandbags are then brought to me by Seahorse, and I handle them and sell them with the care they deserve. I didn't realize so much work went into sandbags. You people do! Did you always want to work with sandbags? Well, when I was a little boy, I planned on carrying on my father's business. What did he do? Crime. Oh. But you know, as you grow up, you realize what you really love and want to dedicate your life to. So... sandbags? Love them. Why working in the streets? Why not get a shop? I like to get down to street level. Nothing makes the sandbag connoisseurs happier than getting sandbags in their own neighborhood. On their way to work, to the store to pick up their kids. Since I'm out already, I might as well pick up a new sandbag for the living room. That sort of thing. Sounds like a pretty niche market. It is, but there's always competition. Really? In the sandbag industry? What, online? Oh no, just down the street there's this new guy who set up a shop a while back. Never thought I'd see 2 sandbag salesmen in one day, let alone on the same street. Well, the general public have really opened their eyes to the versatility and usefulness of a good sandbag. Go on, give me any problem you might face in a day-to-day life, and I'll tell you how a sandbag will solve it. Ooh. I don't know if it's going to let me do one or all of them. I'm going to try all of them. But I'm going to start with not being able to pay the rent, just in case. How about not being able to pay the rent? Our bags are redeemable in most of our stores. I thought you said you didn't have stores. You can practically use them as currency. I'd still have to buy the bags, though. That's why I'm always telling people to invest in us. No money in the bank, still got things in the bag. Cracks in the wall? Just pile 20 sandbags by the wall. You'll have a cool, hip new wall, and your wall cracks will be cleverly disguised. And if you pile them all the way up to the ceiling, it's load-bearing too. You could practically knock out the old wall. Kiss that crack goodbye. Broken sink? Throw out the sink, put a bag in instead. Then how would I do dishes? Eat off the bag, and voila, no dishes, problem solved. Well, I just lost my job. You know, I feel a lot of people could use more free time. People work themselves to death nowadays, running around and constantly stressing out about things. There's more to this world than job and money, you know? See past the material things. You don't need a fancy car or an expensive apartment. Live more freely. That's what I say. Go places, travel, experience. Get a sandbag? Exactly. Dare to dream. People hunting you down with firearms? Well, you got me there. I was wondering why they added that one in. I guess you made your point. Anyway, I'll just be on my way, thanks. Stop by anytime. Bag boy needed. I guess I could apply for that. All I can see is the sports section. It might be a goal. Celebrations as local sports team wins sports event. The ball, does it go through a hoop or between 2 poles? Our panel of experts share their thoughts. No end in sight for sports journalists strike. It's a poster from the election. Vote. The mayor took his re-election campaign quite seriously this year. Speeches, interviews, debates must have cost him a lot of money. Feels like that money could have had better use, like fixing up this part of town or paying rent. Support your local sandbag dealer. Superior tiny rock cloth containers. Tiny rock cloth containers. Tiny rock cloth containers? Tiny rock cloth containers. For every deal you save a fortune, save money for a banquet. Oh, that's all he says? He doesn't have more? Ghost graffiti. The original Spooky yet contemporary. The original tiny rock cloth containers. Okay. Here we are. I don't want to go inside just yet. Hang on. Pete's probably waiting for me inside. Ah, the good old coral. Can't wait for Dex to brew me up a cup of nice hot Java juice. Huh, looks like there's a big pile of boxes in there. Anyway, can't keep Pete waiting. You boys seem to be having a good time. That got ominous. You know, that does look fun. Hey, you're alright, Daddy-O. Real hip, man, real hip. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. You stay cool now. What? Whoever sprayed that graffiti, were they upset about the message of the poster, or the fact that someone put out a ton of them on the corner? I guess the neighborhood's both lazy and annoyed about it. Okay, is there anything else I can do here? Fruit pies? I don't know, man. He kept going on and on about them. And then, just like that, I don't know what to make of it. You guys good? Need anything else? Nah, we're good, Dex. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye, Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. Doesn't make sense, though. Why you, did he say? Not really, no. I don't get it either. And also, something sketchy. Sketchy? How so? Bossman was acting very suspicious. Suspicious? What do you mean? You know what he's like. Usually it's all talk of synergy and workflow and buzzwords like that, but he tries to act like he's your friend. This time was different. He wasn't giving me any straight answers, changing the subject. You guys want some fruit pie? No, we're fine. Actually, never offer us that again, Dex, thanks. Also, he was meeting somebody before I came in. Did you see who? No, and Cheryl had no idea either. Whoever they were, they left with Bossman's private elevator. So no one but Bossman knows who it was. Hear what they were talking about? See, that's the thing. Something about needing something done, and there was a certain tension and hostility in the air. Oh, so it could have just been his wife. But why be so secretive about his wife? Does sound strange. Do you think something's amiss? Something was definitely off. I think it's the fruit pie. I'm glad you guys didn't have any. It's definitely gone bad. There's no reason for me to be laid off. Bossman said so himself. You were made junior sales, what, 2 months ago? Barely even that. No one gets promoted only to get fired, not without some reason. That's not true. Lots of people get promoted just so they can be fired. It does seem more likely that they just demote you instead, for sure. That means the most likely reason for you being fired didn't exist until sometime these past 2 months. So what's happened? The past 2 months? Probably a whole lot. Maybe we can narrow it down somehow. There's no reason for anybody to be laid off. Yeah, here the company's been doing well. That's what I said. We're shipping more mayonnaise now than ever before. You know, I meant to talk to you about that. We are shipping a lot of mayonnaise, but a surprisingly large part of that mayo is promotional. Promo mayo? Yeah, samples, tests, reimbursements, stuff like that. Loads of reimbursements? Loads and loads. Why, though? Why so much free mayo? Beats me. And then there was this 50 tons of mayo that just went missing. Lost. So the company's doing well? If they're spending that much on getting the brand out, and also losing huge shipments of mayo, that doesn't sound like a company doing well. So is it just a lie, a rumor they spread to keep everyone happy? Like I said, dude, beats me. I don't know, man, maybe I'm just having a hard time dealing with this whole situation. You did get fired. Then again, so did poor Lindsay. Oh wow, you know, I almost completely forgot about her. Well, she's in the same situation as you, maybe she knows something. You're right, I should talk to her. If only I knew where she lives. I don't know where she lives, but I've seen her office. Not pretty. Her office? Saw it on the way here. Just head outside and into the alley. Into the alley? Yeah, just outside and to your left, past the garbage. What, she's there right now? Yeah, seems like a pretty good time to talk to her, all things considered. Remember, I told you, she took it pretty hard. This is what I was talking about yesterday when I was talking about the cardboard fort. I thought that was going to be an indication that the crab guy was going to have a secondary location out here. I guess they take the deliveries in and trash out through that door. What's Lindsay doing here? Box on the top says mailbox. The other one says undefined box. What an artsy strike against the establishment. Is that supposed to be some kind of door? Wait, it says something at the top. Snacky Bay Prime Relish. Prime Relish? It says water cooler. Is this supposed to be an office? That sheet says cubicle wall. Looks like the place is still under construction. Looks like Lindsay's world got turned upside down. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised. Stranger things have happened. Really? I see you. Stranger things joke. I see it. Don't know much about the plant, but the can is very unsettling. Really? Is it? That one doesn't say anything. I guess it's just Dadaism. Hello, sir. Welcome to Snacky Bay Prime Relish. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a cover-up operation, like it used to be Snacky Bay Prime Relish, and then they switched to Mayo for some reason. Nope, she just started a competing company. She is Michael Scott Paper. How can I help you today? Lindsay? What are you doing here? Why, I work here, silly. This is my job. Same job I've had for ages. Lindsay, you were fired yesterday, don't you remember? Me? Fired? Oh no, I wasn't. You must be confusing me with someone else. I've been with the company for years and years. There's no way they could fire me. Why, that would be horrible. Can you imagine? I'd lose my marbles. Oh, I've been with Snacky Bay Prime Relish and a good while back, sir. What is all this? Oh, silly, it's what it says right by the door. Snacky Bay Prime Relish. This is our corporate headquarters. You sell relish? Who buys relish? Loads of people. Relish is delicious. Waking up to a slice of relish on... on toast is the best part of everyone's day. People do that? They should. The Clam Man was developed by a multicultural team of various faiths and beliefs, and the views and opinions expressed by characters in-game do not necessarily state or reflect those of the studio or its management. We would like to make it clear that we do not condone or encourage any activities relish and toast related. That's just vile. I thought I broke the game. So is this your new office? Well, I certainly don't know about new, but yes, it's my office. Now, how can I help you? Lindsay, did you make all of this in one day on your own? The whole office? Oh, don't be silly. That's all on the company. The nice construction workers, it's all cardboard, Lindsay. It doesn't wait, did Herman have anything to do with this? That nice heavy-duty construction crane. Anyway. So wait, is it all concrete? I was fired too, Lindsay, and I don't know why. That's why I came to see you. We've both been fired on the same day for seemingly no reason. Do you have any idea what this is about? I keep telling you, sir, I don't. I wasn't fired. I've worked here forever. Right, sounds like she's in complete denial. I want some answers out of her. I gotta play it smart. Oh. This seems like it's gonna get her to flip. Your boss treats you well? My boss, Mr. Grossman? Oh, of course he does. So you feel you can talk to him about anything? Well, certainly not everything, but all things work-related for sure. So very much mutual trust, then. Yes, absolutely. Everyone trusts me completely, including my boss. And you trust him? Yes, of course. I mean, what kind of employee would I be if I didn't trust my employer completely? I wouldn't work for a man I didn't trust fully. That makes sense. So Mr. Grossman is an upstanding person? No skeletons in the closet? Nope. None. Mr. Grossman would never hide anything from us. Mr. Grossman is always honest, and I'm sorry, why are you asking about this again? Just making small talk. However, do you think, hypothetically, if you found out about your boss having some kind of dirty secret, would you quit? You think he'd, I don't know, fire you? You found out you knew? Alright, that's... Oh, can we just stop talking about work? It gets so dreary and drawn out. Let's talk about something else, shall we? This Mr. Grossman sounds like everything Mr. Bossman isn't. She's clearly making that, or she's making that pretty clear. The office doesn't seem very crowded. Where are all your coworkers? Oh, they must all be out. Everyone's out? Where did they go? Probably a team building exercise. Yeah, that must be it. Without you? Well, I mean, I get along so well with everyone already. You can't spell spells like Teen Spirit without Lindsay. What about the N? What? The N in Lindsay and the D. Why? Why what? Oh, I was just being funny, you silly goose. That was an awful joke. That's odd. They didn't take you with them? Oh yes, what a wonderful bunch they are. It's all jokes and good times. Mutual respect all around. That sounds real nice, Lindsay. So you trust all of your coworkers completely? I do. Like I said, everyone respects everyone. You know, everyone minds their own business and their own job. Yeah, Herman does both. No snooping around, you know, just everything real great. Why would someone be snooping around? Did I say snooping around? I must have misspoke. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's talk about something else, shall we? You never told me what I could help you with today. Snooping around? Did someone see her do something? Rat her out? Is everything running smoothly at Snacky Bay Prime Relish? Oh yeah, I'd say so. Any big sales lately? Oh, loads. It's hard work, you know, taking care of those massive shipments, but the management trusts me 100%. So all sales go through you? Well, all sales and shipments within the city. Exports isn't really my area. I see, so you got a pretty good grasp on all the relish moving around the city? That's right, both promotional and commercial. You do a lot of promotional relish? Actually, lately we've done tons, and I'm overseeing all of it. But like I said, management trusts me completely. They wouldn't bat an eye if I went through every single shipment just to make sure everything's cleared and good to go. I mean, it's not like there's anything I shouldn't see. I'm sorry, I must be boring you. Something she shouldn't see. Lindsay, let's be honest. Did you see something you shouldn't see? And someone caught you? Something that goes all the way to the top? Something Mr. Bossman knew about? Maybe even planned? I was so careful. I wasn't snooping around, I swear. Lindsay, I believe you. What did you see? What happened? It's all about the mayonnaise, Clam, man. It's all about the mayonnaise. Lindsay, what are you saying? I think I've said too much. They told me to stay quiet. Oh, is that the phone? What? That ringing? Ring, ring, ring. Lindsay, you're just saying ring, ring, ring. Oh, I'm pretty certain it's ringing. Yeah, positively. Oh, it's coming from downstairs. I have to take this. Oh, it's been wonderful chatting with you. Let's talk again sometime. Lindsay, ring, 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 ring. Sorry, gotta go. Have a wonderful day. That's hilarious. Lindsay, I can still see you. No, you can't. I'm in the basement. Ring, 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 ring. Fine. Take care, Lindsay. I hope you get better soon. You too! Poor thing. But now I know. Something shady is happening at Snacky Bay Mayonnaise. I guess I should try and figure out what. Maybe Pete can help. Don't worry, Lindsay. I'll sort this out for both our sakes. You'll be alright. Everything is fine. Let's drop this. Ring, 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 ring. You're not even gonna answer the phone? Ring, 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 ring. Fine, jeez. Sorry. Oh. Sounds like the two of you have had a lovely chat about nothing. It was about nothing, wasn't it? Oh god, my voice is cracking. I'm out of water. Damn. It was about nothing, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. It was about nothing, wasn't it? Are you Italian? You sound Italian. Never you mind that Clam boy. That sounded like Rolf. I'll nail it down eventually. I'm sure you can tell, but our mutual boxy friend there has a rough day or two. We wouldn't want to make things worse for her, now would we? That doesn't seem like something good friends would do, does it? Good friends don't make others feel bad. Good friends know to respect and be understanding of problems. Give space and have unconditional support and care for friend. Two trees with separate trunks but crowns of leaf that intertwine. That's beautiful, Petrov. Yeah, that's real nice. Nail on the head. It's a real important thing, friendship. Most important thing in the world. Like breakfast. So I'm sure a good person like you would know when to back off, isn't that right? I feel like he was supposed to be more eloquent and I made him Patrick Star. You're telling me not to talk to Lindsay anymore? Well, I feel like that would ruin your friendship with her. I mean, if you completely stop talking with each other. That's not what we try to advocate. Friends are family. We wouldn't want to break up family. Not our goal here. Right. We just think that maybe you shouldn't be talking to her with your words. You know, still hang out and talk, just don't use any words. I think I'm smashing a Russian accent in there and it's not going well. Eyes can say plenty. And hands. And hands. A lot of how people perceive you is body language, you know? Exactly, so we're saying leave her alone, but not completely. Don't talk to her with words. I think that scenario would be best for all of us. Yeah, I don't know where I've gone at this point. Are you guys trying to intimidate me? Yes. Oh. You're free to email us later and tell us how well we did. It's mobboys.feedback@snackymail.com. It's from a scale of 1 to 10. You guys aren't making any sense. I feel we made point very clear. Yeah, very polite, non-threatening sort of threat. Some people just don't listen, boys. It's all about me, me, me. Rude. Very. It's best for me if I don't speak to Lindsay again? Not just to you, all of us. That way everyone is real happy. No one can talk to Lindsay anymore? No. We say it's better for all of us if you don't speak to Lindsay. So you guys can still speak to Lindsay. Not a lot, really. We're not really all that close. It's more of an acquaintance-level friendship. Say hello if we meet on the street, that sort of thing. This is making me more confused. It's real easy. 1. You don't talk to Lindsay anymore. 2. You still remain friends with Lindsay, so we don't make her sad. 3. Everyone is better off. I don't care what you guys say. I'll talk to anyone I want to. No, you won't. Yes, I will. No, you won't. Oh, I will. No, you won't. I super will, though. Nope, you won't. I'll talk to her super hard. Definitely not. I'll use all the words. You'll use none of the words. Why not? What? Why can't I talk to her? Because I said so. And what if I do talk to her? There'll be trouble. What kind of trouble? Double trouble. Triple trouble. The kind of trouble you don't walk away from. Because it's so bad. The worst kind of trouble. Alright, let's take it easy there. Alright, fine, I'll be quiet. That's a good boy. Now, why don't you go about your business and stop minding everyone else's? Yeah, no more snooping around. No more digging for answer. Go out, enjoy beautiful day instead. Pick up new hobby, read book, improve yourself. Buy a sandbag. Travel, do anything. Take mind off all this, yes? That's a solid advice, boys. You guys are really wholesome for a bunch of mobsters. That's very nice for you to say. Yeah, we appreciate that. The world would be a beautiful place if everyone paid compliments to fellow man. Alright, boys, look like our job here is done, and you, stop snooping around. Yeah, you made that clear. Good. What do you say, boys? After-work lattes? I love lattes. It is a delicious beverage. Alright, let's move out. See you around, chowder boy. Okay. Chowder boy? Set phasers to Snoop. Act 2, Chowder Boy snoops around. And that is the end of Chapter 2. I have to seriously take a break because I am dying. But until tomorrow, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.